Okay, let me read a few things to you from this book, Feeling Good, The New Mood Therapy by David D. Burns, medical doctor. This will put in perspective the power of words and thoughts and how they can impact emotion. Before I explain some exciting new developments, let me briefly explain what cognitive therapy is. A cognition is a thought or perception. In other words, your cognitions are the way you are thinking about things at any moment, including this very moment. These thoughts scroll across your mind automatically and often have a huge impact on how you feel. For example, right now you are probably having some thoughts and feelings about this book. You picked up this book up because you have been feeling depressed and discouraged. You may be thinking about things in a negative, self critical way. I am such a loser. What's wrong with me? I will never get better. A stupid self help book like this couldn't possibly help me. I don't have any problem with my thoughts. My problems are real. You are feeling angry, annoyed. You may be thinking this guy Burns is just another con artist and he's just trying to get rich. He probably doesn't even know what he's talking about. And if you are feeling optimistic and interested, you may be thinking, hey, this is interesting. I may learn something really exciting and helpful. In each case, your thoughts create your feelings. This example illustrates the powerful principle that is at the heart of cognitive therapy. Your feelings are a result from the messages you give yourself. In fact, your thoughts often have much more to do with how you feel than what's happening in your life. This isn't a new idea. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the Greek philosopher Ecdipus stated that people are disturbed not by things but by the views they take on them. In the book of Proverbs 23, verse 7, the Old Testament, you may find the passage, for as he thinks within himself, so he is. Even Shakespeare expressed a similar idea when he said, for there is nothing either good and bad, but thinking makes it so. Although the idea has been around for ages, the most depressed people do not really comprehend it. If you feel depressed, you may think it is because of bad things that have happened to you. You may think you are inferior and destined to be unhappy because you failed in your work or rejected by someone you love. You may think your feelings are inadequacy, a result of some personal defect. You may feel convinced that you are not smart enough, successful enough, attractive enough, or talented enough. You may feel happy enough to feel happy and fulfilled. You may think your negative feelings are a result of an unloving, traumatic childhood or bad genes you inherited or a chemical hormonal imbalance of some type, or you may blame others when you get upset. Okay, so I mentioned how thoughts and perceptions create feelings. That's what I established here. Now, how can we put this into concrete use? How can we actually do the quick fix and actually control our mind and heal our mind? Now, let's say let's I'll use myself an example. Whenever I'm feeling angry, sad, depressed, or whatever, I manifest happiness through this stuff in application. I do something called a mantra. There are one of two mantras I use, either a thought mantra or a word mantra. I think at least one thing to be thankful for. I do that. You can try that too. Or I recite, I am very thankful, at least 4 times. I say, I am very thankful, I am very thankful, I am very thankful, I am very thankful. I say it to myself quietly. That is because are uh, words are thoughts. Words are a complete sentence. In English grammar language, a group of words is a complete sentence or a complete thought. So words are thoughts. So, and also there are some other videos I did. The 7 basic styles of happiness, you can tie that, intertwine, and make your own types of word and thought mantras for happiness. That's how you apply it. Right then and there, like that.